Peace. What's good? It's your boy VA 100%er. Back at you with another video. I'm in the garage again. So basically where I left off on my last video was basically letting y'all know that so basically when I got to 70%, I couldn't get any more claims in after that because I had put in pretty much everything that I could possibly put in for. So after that, I was coached up by a few people who are already at 100%, and they told me, they said, hey, once you get to 70%, basically they're just going to give you the lowest rating that they can possibly give you at whatever stuff that you put in for. So once I put in for what I put in for, I went back and I got my the paper that they give you. Sometimes back in the day they used to come in a big envelope, or it comes in a thick small envelope, and it'll break down everything that they gave you as far as your rating. It's gonna tell you you got 20% for whatever, and they're only gonna give you that 20% based off of blah 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 blah, and then it'll say 50% is not warranted to you because you haven't, and then it'll tell you why you didn't get or what it would take you to get to 50%, to go from 20 to 50% on that rating. So basically now we're getting into the increases. Okay, for an example, for me, an increase that I got was from my back. I ended up with 20% for my back, and 40 to 50% to get to 40% or 50% for my back. One of the things they said, I would have had to prove that I would have been out of work for 2 weeks, no more than a month, in a 12-month calendar period. So basically what I did was when I went to work, I asked my supervisor to print out all the days that I missed in a calendar year, and I had them printed out and highlight and everything like that. So when I went back into e-benefits or va.gov, however way you do it, to increase on my back, to put an increase in for my back, I ended up getting a compensation and pension appointment for it. And I just took that paper in and I said, hey, look, I've been missing work because of my back issues, and here's proof of it, And then they documented it or whatever, and then I ended up getting an increase from 20 to 40%. So I ended up getting an increase from 20 to 40% for my back. So that's one example that you can use for an increase in your disabilities, to get your rating up as close to 100%, that you can. That's the methods that I use for each one. So going back, like I said, you take that paper that they give you, or that packet that they give you, stating what all your ratings are for, and it breaks down the percentages and how you get to the higher percentage and everything like that. I call that my playbook, and I just use that to just pretty much increase my rating. Now, another way, once you get to that stage, that's how I got from 70 to 90% was in increases. So how I got from 90% to 100% was with what you call secondaries. So a secondary would be, for example, my back. I have nerve, I have a herniated disc, so it's pinching the nerves, the sciatic nerves that go down each leg. So because the back created sciatic nerves pain in my legs, now I can claim my legs as a secondary to my back. So I was able to get 10% for each leg because of a secondary to my back. Sleep apnea, a secondary to sleep apnea for me was AFib, which is a heart situation. So I was able to claim AFib, even though when I was in the military, I was able to show that I had an episode when I was in the military, but I didn't know to claim that at the time. So I ended up getting the claim for that. So basically, yeah, that's how I got from 70 to 90, and then from 90 to 100 was basically just uh, looking for my increases in the disabilities that I already had, and then looking for the secondary problems that the original claim created. So now I can claim that. Also, you can claim things that if the military made it worse, it could be a existing, like my allergies. I've had my allergies my whole life, but being that I worked out, working gates, working truck pits, the dust and the dirt and the exhaust and all that, it made my allergies worse outside. So I was able to claim that, and I was able to get a rating for that, which it was 10%, which was my initial rating from my allergies. And basically, I was able to finesse that into 30% as an increase. And then all I did was go back in my playbook, read. It said, if it showed polyps in my nostrils, I can increase from 10 to 30% with that. So what I did was went back to the VA, complained that I was having issues with my sinuses. Told them I needed to see an ENT doctor. They sent me over to ENT doctor. They went in with a camera, confirmed I had polyps. And I said, hey, make sure you put that in my records. I got polyps. And they pretty much did that. And when I went back for the increase for my nostrils, for my sinuses, I got the increase from 10 to 30%. So just small tweaks and stuff like that, that'll get you there. And that's pretty much it, man. I didn't want to keep it too long, just short and sweet. Just these simple steps, man, that can get you your increase and get you close to 100%, if not to 100%, because it's basically free money out here that the government has to give you, that is owed to you for the wear and tear, of your body. And basically, I felt like I didn't walk away with anything. And a little tidbit here at the end for you, for those who made it all the way to the end of the video. Once you make it to 100%, based on your age, I know I'm 40 years old, so my age, and I average that out for the next 35 years to be about 75, which is about the average age that I've come up with. Most people, they make it past 75 or whatever, but just the minimum, right now I got dependents, so I'm pulling down probably about $3,600 a check every month. A person who don't have kids, don't have a spouse, any of that, they pulling down $3,100. So if you just took the $3,100 and you divided, and you took that $3,100 and you multiplied that by 35 years, for me, that's like $1.3 million. So, just think about that. That's $1.3 million from now until you're 75 if you're 40 years old, for me, like I am. And let's say I live past 75, that's even more money. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically like winning the lotto in a sense and taking the lump sum, because it's tax free. So you're not getting taxed on none of this money. Now you add that onto whatever retirement that you have, if you retired military, and you get VA disability on top of that, so you're getting 2 checks. If you're getting those 2 checks, or you working, so now you're gonna have 3 retirements, 3 passive income checks coming in at the end. For me, I have my VA disability, my post office pension, my TSP, and then Social Security if it's still there. And then I own a lawn care business, so I make money, doing that. It's not going to be passive, but it'll still be a part of my income. And then my wife, she has her VA disability. She'll have a 401k from her job. And then, we're talking Social Security if it's still there for her. So we looking at about 8 streams of income, by the time I'm 55. Well, not 55, because I can't draw my TSP till I'm 59. That's the age of that, and then you're talking probably 67 or 69, somewhere around there for Social Security. But by the time I'm 69, I'll have 8 streams of income. So, I'll be set. So, at that point, based on my assets that I have at that time and the money that I have coming in, I'll pretty much be a millionaire. So I'll be the first millionaire in my family. So just think about that. When you're trying to set aside time to go in and go get your VA disability stuff checked and looked at. It's no joke, man. Just make some time, go in there, complain, get your ratings up. Watch these videos, go back, watch my previous videos. You know what I'm saying, and then make sure that you doing what you got to do, man, to get your VA rating up, man. That's that money. Go out there and get that free money, man. They owe it to you. So. My next videos I'm gonna be putting out basically just probably some of the benefits, once you get to 100%, that you'll get, as far as like your tags, and I can only speak on myself living in Florida. I don't know about any other states. So if you're living in Florida, my next video will be a cool video for y'all, so y'all know what all you'll be looking forward to once you get to that 100%. So thanks for rocking with me, man, and appreciate all those comments, man, that y'all know, the positive ones anyway. For those who did comment and stuff like that, man, just keep fighting that good fight, man, and working to get your VA rating up. So appreciate y'all rocking with me again, like I said, and we're gonna holler at y'all in the next video. Peace.